Hello and welcome to Mathematical Coaching Center, and today in this video we will see few word problems based on quadratic equation. Here we will try and learn to frame quadratic equation and solve it. Okay, we will be seeing few past year questions, and this is the second part of the video. And if you have not seen the first part, some kind of suggestion you might see up here, and or else the link will be given in the description. But before we begin, my name is Umang Khawas, and if you want to learn maths in a very easy and interesting manner, you are in a right place. So consider subscribing. You can also connect to me through other social sites like Facebook and Instagram. So let's begin. The first problem says, let's go to the question. So the first question says, if 5 times of a positive whole number, okay, is less by 3 than twice of its square. So the condition is given as 5 times the positive whole number is less by 3 and twice of its square, then twice of its square. So let's see what we'll write first. Then the question says find the number. So what we'll do is solution, let the number be x. We'll assume the number to be x. Now let's try and see the conditions now. Suppose the x is the number, so what we'll see is what is the 5 times of that positive whole number. What will be that positive 5 times of positive whole number? So now if that is x, so what will be 5 times? So it will become 5x. So 5 times a positive whole number is 5x. Is less by 3, then twice of its square. Let's see what do we understand by twice of its square. So now it is twice also, again it's square also. So always we will start from the back, okay, not from twice but from square. So it means you should twice the square. So we'll first square it, then we will twice it. So now suppose this is the number, so what will be its square? What will be its square? So the square will become x square. So this is x square, and you have to find the twice of this square. So twice of this number will become 2x square. So this is twice of its square, and this is 5 times of positive whole number. Now 5 times of positive whole number, that is 5x, is less by 3. This number is less by how much? By 3. Okay, this number is less by 3, then which number? Then this number. So this number is 3 less than this number. That means this is a greater number. So when we subtract a greater number, when we subtract a smaller number from a greater number, okay, so what will be the difference? The difference will be 3. The question says that 5 times a positive whole number is less by 3 than twice of its square. So according to question, what we get is 2x minus 5, 2x square minus 5x is equals to 3. So this is what we get. So this is how we frame a quadratic equation from a word problem. Now what we'll do is we'll bring 3 onto this side. So what we'll get is 2x square minus 5x minus 3 equals to 0. Now we'll apply breaking the middle term. So this 5 must be broken into 2 parts such that when we subtract it, it should give us 5 because subtraction is here, and when we multiply it, it should give us 2 into 3, that is 6. So 2 into 3. So what is the two numbers? It is 6 and 1. So 6 ones is 6, and when you subtract 6 minus 1, it will give us 5. So we'll open the bracket. So whenever we open a bracket, we need to multiply with the sign that is in front of the bracket. So minus into plus will give us minus, and minus into minus will give us plus. So it will become minus 6x plus x. X into 1 is x. So this is how we break the middle term. Now from the first two and the last two. So from the first two we can see that 2x is common. okay, because this has 2 into x into x, this is 2 into x into x, so 2x is common here. 2, it is 2 into 3 into x, so here also 2x is there, so 2x is common out here. So this is x and this is 3, there is nothing common, so what we'll take out is 1. So after taking out commons, what we get is x minus 3, 2x minus 3, and 1 x minus 3. Now here also we see that x minus 3 and x minus 3 is common, so if we take out of the equation uh, as common, so we'll get x minus 3 is common, so the remaining term is 2x and plus 1, so 2x plus 1. So after getting this, what we'll do is we'll just write either or. So either x minus 3 is equals to 0 after taking 3 onto this side, so what we'll get is x is equals to 3. But this is not the only case, we must see the other case also. Or 2x minus 1 is equals to 0, we'll take 1 onto this side, so we'll get 2x is equals to minus 1, and taking 2 onto that side, we get x equals to minus 1 by 2. So what are the two values of x? We are getting x equals to 3 and x equals to minus 1 by 2. Now here the question says it is a positive whole number, so it should not be negative and should not be a fraction also. So here we cannot take this, okay. So since the number is positive, so this is negative number, so we'll not be considering this, okay. So what is the required number? The required number is 3. So this is the answer for this question. Since it is a whole number and positive number, so we'll consider x to be 3. So what is the required number? It is 3. So moving on, let's see the next question. In the next question, it says the product of two consecutive positive odd numbers is 143. Construct the equation and determine the number by applying Sridharacharya formula. Okay, that is how we solve it. Here it says it is two consecutive positive odd numbers. Okay, so how many numbers are there? There are two numbers, and what are those? Those are odd numbers, and it should be consecutive numbers. It should be consecutive numbers. Consecutive means one after the other, the number that comes one after the other. So like the previous question only, we'll assume the first number, let the first odd number be x. Now suppose, let's randomly say if the first number is 3, this it has to be odd. So what will be the next odd number? The next odd number is 5. See, it is 5. Likewise, if suppose if the first number is suppose 15, this is also odd number, so what will be the next odd number consecutive? It will be 17. So every time we can see that there is an addition of 2. Okay, 3 plus 2 will give us 5, 15 plus 2 will give us 17. So whenever you take two consecutive odd numbers, when you add 2 in the first number, you'll get the second number. So here also will do the same thing. Suppose the first odd number is x, then what will be the second odd number? Then the second odd number is equals to x plus 2. So this is the second odd number. Okay, because the next number will be even, then the next number will be odd. Okay, so odd number, then there will be an even number, then there will be an odd number, then again there will be an even number. So every even or odd number is separated by 2. Okay, so now the question says that the two consecutive odd numbers we have got it to be x and x plus 2. So product, what do you mean by product? That means multiplication of these two numbers should give us 143. As simple as that. So according to the question, x into x plus 2 is 143. So we got the equation. Okay, so we'll open the bracket now. So x into x will give us x square, and x into 2 will give us 2x. So x square plus 2x is equals to 143. Now we'll bring 143 onto this side. So what we will get is x square plus 2x minus 143 is equals to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. Now we need to solve it by Sridharacharya's formula. So construct the equation. We have already constructed the equation. Okay, now we will solve it by Sridharacharya's formula. Now in Sridharacharya's formula, comparing it with ax square plus bx plus cx equals to 0, we must compare it with the standard quadratic equation. After comparing, what we get is we will try to take out the values of a, b and c. So comparing this to equation, what we'll get, what is the number in front of x square? It is 1. So what will be a? We have a is equals to 1. So now here b, the first number is 2, so b is equals to 2. And what is c? C is minus 143. So we have taken out the values of a, b and c. After that, by Sridharacharya formula, we have x is given by this formula. Okay, the value of x is given by this formula. So what we'll do now, we'll just replace the values of a, b and c. So what is a? A is 1, b is 2, c is minus 143. We'll try and put that in this formula. So what we'll get? We will get x is equals to b is 2, so b is 2, so minus of 2, so this is b square, so 2 square, 4, a is 1 and c is minus 143 divided by 2, a is 1. Okay, so whenever you replace the value, try and use a bracket because it reduces the possibility of making an error. Always use a bracket. Now we'll open the bracket. So whenever you open a bracket, you need to multiply with the sign that is in front of the bracket. So minus into plus will give us minus. So 2 square is 4. 4 into 1 into 143 will give us 572, and 2 into 1 will give us 2. So this is what we get after multiplication. So this is 2, 2 square is 4, 4 into 1 into 143 is 527, and whenever you multiply the numbers, you multiply their sign also. So what is the sign of 1? It is plus. So minus into plus is minus, and minus into minus is plus, and 2 into 1 is 2. Okay, so we get this. Now we'll add 4 plus 572. So what is that we get? Minus 2 plus minus under root 576. Now we need to find the square root of 576. So whenever we try and find out the square root of 576, if you cannot do it directly, what you do, you just find the factor of 576. Okay, so here we are finding the square root of 576. That means square root of 576 means square root of this, because 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 will give us 576. You can multiply it. Okay, now after you break that into factor form, what you can do is you try to make it in pairs. Okay, there is a one pair of 2, one pair of 2, there's again one more, and 3. So you can take this out of the square root, making it as one number. Okay, this 2 will come out as 1 2. Okay, this will come out as 1 2, and this will come out as 1 2, and this 3 will come out as 1 3. Okay, so the pair of numbers will come out as the pair of numbers will come out of the square root becoming 1, and whatever is remaining inside the square root you'll write in square root form, but there is no number because this has also come out as become 1. This also is out, this also is out, this also is out, so no number is remaining inside, so there no need of writing the square root. Okay, now 2 into 2 into 2, 8 into 3 is, it is 24. So what is the square root of 576? It is 24. So it will be x equals to minus 2 plus minus 24 divided by 2. So now what will we do is, we'll do either or, because there are two signs, plus and minus, so we will use each of the signs separately. So either minus 2 plus 24 divided by 2, so this will give us x is equals to minus 2 plus 22 will give us 24 will give us 22 by 2, so 2 1s are 2, 2 11s are 22, so this will become 11. And or again, from we have used plus here, so we'll use minus here, so minus 2 minus 24 will be minus 26. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, so it will become minus 13. Okay, so this is how we solve it. Now the question says the positive product of two consecutive positive odd numbers. So here also the word that has been used is positive. So which one will be the answer? 11 or 13? It will be 11. Why 11? Because it is positive. So here it is negative. So since the numbers are positive, both the numbers should be positive, so the value of x will be taken as 11. So the first number is x, that is 11. And what is the second number? It is x plus 2, that means 11 plus 2, that will give us 13. So what are the two numbers? The two numbers are 11 and 13. These are both odd numbers which are consecutive numbers and whose multiplication will give us 143. So this is how you solve using Siddharth Acharya's formula. I hope that you could learn something from this video. Please do subscribe to the channel for more. In the next video, we'll try and discuss the relation between roots and coefficients. Thank you for watching and have a good day.